Hey guys, this is NDM here, welcoming you back to another episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Minish Cap. Right, so in the last episode, we just did the introduction, basically. There is still more left to do of the introduction. We still need to go speak to the King of Hyrule. We just got attacked by Vati, and Princess Zelda has been turned to stone, so that's pretty much all that's happened so far. So we're going to go in here and we're going to speak to the King and see what he has to say. Oh, Elvis, you are awake. Are you feeling alright? Stand at my side. The King of Hyrule is about to speak. Well, let his words of wisdom come out of his mouth. It is as you have all heard. A man named Vati has cursed my fair Zelda and turned it to stone. If we had the sacred Picori blade, we likely could have broken the curse, but Vati shattered the blade. However, I have not given up hope. What do you know about the Picori? What is going on here? Who is the Picori? No one's actually explained that to us yet. The Picori, you mean those thumb-sized little imps from the fairy tales? Wow, finally we're getting into some form of detail here. Yes, the same, but the Picori are no mere legend. They most certainly exist. No one outside of the royal family knows the truth about them. The Picori who forged the sacred blade live deep within Minish woods. They should be able to repair the broken blade and reforge the sword. What? Then we must dispatch the soldiers there at once. No soldiers will not do. The Picori do not show themselves to anyone but children. Our soldiers could search for days and still find no sign of them. Well, I'm a child. Could I go? I see. If that's the case, then why not send Elvis? If Elvis has recovered, then yes, I would like to ask this of him. Please turn my Princess Zelda back to normal. The Picori should know how to create a new sacred sword. It will be a dangerous journey now that those monsters have been freed. Please take this sword with you, along with the broken Picori blade. So we got ourselves a broken sword, much like Ocarina of Time, where you have to carry around that stupid broken sword to forge into the big Goron sword. But that's basically the same with this game too. You have to forge the Picori blade, and then it will turn out to be the ultimate weapon. You got the smith sword. It's a sharp blade made by your grandfather. Very well, then send the soldiers to search for Vati at once. Yes, let us make haste. Deep within the Minish woods, you will find a place called Deepwood Shrine. Once humans and Picori shared that shrine as a meeting place, I think it would be best if you started your search there. Take this map with you. If you get lost on your way to the forest, simply check your map. Press the start and then the L button or the R button to open the map. I've marked the location of the forest for you. Good luck and be careful. You got a map of Hyrule now. You'll never get lost. Alright, so yeah, we got ourselves a little tick down in the bottom right hand corner of the map screen. Well, that's exactly where we got to be heading. I'm counting on you, Elvis. Only you can break Vati's curse and free Princess Zelda. Alright, so what we're going to do, I'm going to show you the map here, the map screen. It's a cool little map system this game has, because you can click on an area and you can actually view the area from an overhead view. And you can actually see the area in more detail. And you will be needing to see the areas in more detail anyway, because you'll be getting these certain items that you need to use, and then they scatter all. Well, I won't go into too much detail about it, but you get certain items and it makes things appear in the world, and those things will be represented as icons, and then they'll appear on the map. The icons will appear on the map, telling you where they are and where you got to go. But I'll get into more detail about that later, because I can't really talk about that too much, otherwise this is just going to end up spoiling things, and I don't really want to be spoiling things for you. Right, so now all we got to do is just get the hell out of this castle and make way down to the Minish Woods. Now, there is really not much you can do at this point in the game. You're not really free to do whatever you want as such, because we're still at basically the well, not the prime stage of the game, we're at the starting stage of the game. But when you get to the prime stage of the game, which is like after you've done the second dungeon, really, you can start doing a lot more stuff, because you can access new areas and stuff by that point in the game. But right now we can't really do much. So all we're going to do for this point in the game is head over to the Minish Woods, because we have nothing else to do. And as you can see, like, there are areas here that are blocked off that we can't go to because we don't have certain equipment. So yeah, we're pretty much strapped down to nothing here, because we don't have a lot of stuff. We only have the sword and the shield, which isn't going to get us far. I think you can talk to people in town, but they won't give you much advice anyway. Oh no, you can't even go into town. Look, it's blocked off by these guys. There's a bunch of boulders here. I don't know what the hell happened. Vati must have caused an uproar. And we can't even enter the town square now. You got a heart. Your life energy has been slightly replenished. Yep. Right. So, yeah, I showed you the map screen stuff. Well, there really isn't that much to talk about, really, because all we got to do is just head down there. I haven't recorded Donkey Kong Country 2 yet, so I've still got to record that after I've recorded this. I recorded the 100 subscriber special today, and that will get uploaded today, obviously, as well as these videos. Wait, what do the soldiers say? Do they say anything? Oh, Elvis, you are heading for the Minish Woods now, aren't you? Leave the monsters that Vati free to us and go find the Picori. Yeah, that's my mission. Minish Woods lie far to the south from here. If you get lost, check your map. Yeah, I'm not going to get lost. I played this game enough to know exactly where I'm going. But there are some things that I will have to check my map for certain things, which are those certain things that I don't want to get into too much detail about. But yeah, I will have to check my map for those things. So now we're in the Eastern Hills. I think this is also another unexplored area. Yeah, we're getting there now. We're almost down near the woods. We got to get to that bridge there. I'm going to check in this house and see if anyone's in here. Probably not. Nope. It's empty. We were in an empty house. Let's pick up some pots. Yeah, I think this house actually becomes more important later on in the game. Like, you can't really do anything right now in this house at the moment. Okay, let's get up. Yeah, we should stop messing around, because otherwise I'm going to run out of things to say. Might as well just head over to the woods now, because that's... Well, we're here! Yeah, what do you know? Right. So now we're in the Minish Woods. Now what you want to do in the woods is, you have to come over to the, like, over here. And... yeah, you got a whole bunch of Octoroks trying to shoot at you. Not cool, not cool. Well, I haven't really been doing much, you know. I haven't been up to much recently. I got some new iTunes. I've got a new iTunes card, so I bought some music. Got some new songs. I've been listening to those. And that's all I've done today. You know, I did sleep all the way throughout the morning, and then woke up at like midday, and got some iTunes cards, downloaded my iTunes, and got some new songs. Well, I got some new albums, because I always download the albums. I don't like download a specific song from the album. I guess I'm kind of OCD about that. Yeah, I have OCD about, like, I have to download every single song in the album. I just can't download one specific song. Because if you download one specific song, it will say, click here to view the full album. And I hate that. I don't know why I hate that. So I always just download, like, the whole album. I think you have to just wander around the woods and wait for a cutscene to happen. I don't know if you have to go into a specific area to like make the cutscene appear. But I always seem to go over here and then the cutscene just happens. Yeah. Help me! What the hell? Who's that thing? Ouch. Won't somebody help? Won't somebody stop them? Ow, ow, help. Somebody. Can't anybody hear me? Well, I don't have dog hearing. Oh, wait. Yeah, you can. You can get a heart container here. You got a piece of heart. Click forward to make a new heart container for even more life energy. That has got to be the easiest heart container ever. All you got to do is just walk around and then you'll find it. Right out in the open. But some of the heart containers in this game can be really hard to get. And there's one heart container on my playthrough on my Game Boy that I'm currently doing right now. Oh, I've already beaten the game and everything. I beat the final boss and stuff like that, but there's one heart container I need to get to complete the full set. Hey kid, you there. But it requires me to collect all the figurines. Hey, don't just stand there, do something. And I'll get into more detail about that later too. Ow, what's wrong with you? Do you like watching me take this abuse? Help me. Right, so we got to save this weird looking thing from being attacked by two Octoroks. Phew, well done, that was close. Not that I couldn't handle them myself, but that's besides the point. What in the world is a lone child doing so deep in the woods? Ho ho, I see. The Picori, you say, and Vati. Vati's cursed someone? What? The sacred blade? Is that so? I see, I see. You know, you and I have quite a lot in common. You see, I too am on a quest to break a curse of Vati's, and you say that reforging the sacred blade can break his curse, eh? Well, then you have found yourself a companion, my boy. My name is Ezlo. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Right, so you say you could handle them yourself, even though you don't have any weapons, and you were basically just taking every single bullet they shot at you? Wait, I say. You walk so quickly, too quickly, in fact. Can you go any slower? Surely you've noticed that I have no legs. Then grow some! Boy, take a good look at me. Do you really think I can walk that fast? Ah, if it isn't one thing, it's another. You are a troublesome boy. Well, get off my head. There, now you can't possibly leave me behind. My, it's quite uncomfortable up here. More comfortable than it looks, surely, and much easier on me. Hey, quit your squirming. Can't you sit still? See there? Yes, that's it. Much better. Now I suppose a boy like you still has much to learn about the world. If ever you need my insight, press select. I'll be happy to help. And such a careless boy, I think that said. Right, so yeah, basically, people like to say that this game is the start of the chronological Zelda timeline because Link first found his hat in this game. But I don't know if that's true because that isn't really Link's hat. It's... Well, if you go into more... Well, when you get further into the story, you'll find out more about his background, Ezlo's background, and where he came from and stuff, and what kind of curse he's talking about here. Hold on for a moment, my boy. We've stumbled across something important. The world of the Minish is very small. You are far too big to meet them now. Eh? Who are the Minish? Ah, yes, silly me. Allow me to explain. You humans call them the Picori, but they refer to themselves as the Minish. Strange how in the world of humans only this forest has kept that name. Anyhow, deep in the forest they built a tiny village where many now live. But if we're to enter the village, we'll have to make you a touch smaller first. Look at that. At first glance, it appears to be a mere stump. Yes, no, that stump is a portal used by the people long ago to adjust their size. With my help, you can use it to shrink down to Minish size. Just stand on the stump and press R to shrink. To return to normal, stand next to the stump and press R. Get me up there, and we'll give it a try. Okay, then. I trust you enough, I guess, to not have myself change in any weird way apart from, well, yeah, we're turning small, but still. Never mind, shut up. Welcome to the world through the eyes of the Minish. Now aren't you glad you saved me? No need to thank me, though. Portals that reduce your size are all around in different shapes and sizes. If you want to return to normal, stand next to a portal and press R. But there is one thing you must know. Being Minish size is full of dangers. Mere puddles at your normal size are bottomless swamps to the Minish. And your companion, if anything bad happens to you, it happens to me too. So proceed with caution, my lad. If not for your sake, then for my own. Wow, so much caring. Like you don't even care for my well-being. You only care about yourself. Well, that shows a very great companionship between us, doesn't it, my friend Ezlo? Ah, I fell into the water. That's not good. Well, you don't take any damage if you fall in the water anyway. Like, it's really not that much of a big worry if you end up falling in the water. You don't take any damage at all. It's only if you, like, drown. Well, you can't even drown in this game, to be honest with you. You don't have, like, a certain scale you need to get that allows you to breathe underwater for a long amount of time. Like, you can breathe forever in this game. You don't drown or die or anything like that, like you did in Majora's Mask, I think. Or am I thinking of a completely different game? I don't know. It appears we have found the Minish village. To be honest with you, I think I am. I'm thinking of Mario 64, because if you dive underwater and you stay underwater for too long in that game, you drown and die from it. Picori. Ripico, Picori. Wait, what kind of language are you speaking here? Ripico. Well, you're talking gibberish, man. I gather it's been quite some time since they last saw a human. What's that? You didn't understand what they were saying just now? Ah, yes, that was the language of the Minish. It's a little different from the dialect I am most familiar with. I'm afraid I didn't catch most of what they said myself, but perhaps there is someone here who understands your language. We should look around. Yeah, well that will wait until next time. So, in the next episode, Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Minish Cap, we speak with the Picori and find out what we gotta do in the Minish Woods, or in the Minish Village that we're in now. So, until then, this is NDM saying thanks for watching, take everybody, see you on the next video, and goodbye.